So we are back with multiplying numbers. Now your child's at a point where they're building fluency with 9's, which is why you're here. Excellent. And this by far is my favorite number to work with by itself, because there's tricks and it's fun and you'll see in a moment. But what I want you to remember is when you're working with your child, even though this is fun, you want to let them remember that multiplication is the process of perfect grouping numbers. And you want to also remember as a parent that if you see somebody use this dreadful word, go away. No, we're not memorizing here. We may recall facts, but we want to understand rules and reasons for these numbers. And in this case, tricks. All right, so when you're multiplying by 9's, as we said already, it is grouping numbers. You want to focus on understanding that multiplying 9 times 2 is like saying 9 groups of 2 or 2 groups of 9. And I'll show you 2 groups of 9. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is one group. And again, I'm working with 2 groups of 9 here. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 groups of 9 or 9 groups of 2. And the product is 18. All right, so when I'm working with 9's, you want to remember to help your child out when they're trying to work on their own and they're trying to do some correcting and they want to see if they're right, if they come up with the right answer. One way to know about 9's is that multiples of 9's always add up to equal 9. Now, what do I mean by that? As you see, we have 9 times 0, 9 times 1. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. And 9 times 8 is 72. And 9 times 9 is 81. But they add up to equal 9. I'll show you. Besides 0, 0's weird, and I'm gonna scratch him out a little bit. But if I have 9 times 2, I'll focus on 9 times 1. That's a given, right? 9 plus 0 equals 9. But if I have 18, 9 times 2 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Aha. If I have 9 times 3 equals 27. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Aha. Then 9 times 4, 36. 3 plus 6 equals 9. And so forth. So if you had the number 2, 4, 6, 8, 221,121 divided by 9. I know we're doing, Mr. Gant, why are you doing division? Don't worry about it, but try it on your calculator, because this number right here adds up to equal 9. Try it. Just try it. 221,121 divided by 9. Try it. I'm sure it will give you an answer without a remainder. I promise you, because it is a multiple of 9 and they add up to equal 9, including large numbers such as that one. So now the 9's trick, a fun trick to do. Let's say your child is given the number 9 times 3. Now the 9's trick, what it is you want to teach your child to first place their hands up so they can see them, just like this. Now I'm gonna show you in reverse because the camera angle and it's just weird, but your child is going to look at their hands like so. All right, once they do that, they're going to then take whatever number, in this case is 3, they're going to take that number and they're going to add it on their finger. So 1, 2, 3. If it was 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then when they get to the finger of the number that they call, the number that they're looking for, in our case is 9 times 3, they're going to hold that finger down. Then they're going to take however many fingers they have to the left and put that as their number in the tens place, and however many fingers to the right, and they're going to put that in their ones place. Now, something to focus on, if your child is working with, let's say, this look right here, this pinky goes with these 5 fingers. They need to focus on that, because that's the one area where I see kids really getting a little confused, because they'll see these 3 and they'll say, all right, I have this many on this side, but then they'll forget this finger right here and they'll say, I have this many on that side, and it doesn't work. Make sure they understand the fact that they count all the fingers to the left first, and then they count all the fingers to the right. Now again, I'm gonna work on my right thumb for you so you can see it, but you want to make sure your child is working from left to right and their palms are facing them. So in this case, I have 9 times 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep that 3rd finger down, and I'm going to first count the fingers I have to my left or to your left, which is 1, 2, right? So in the ones play, or in the tens place, is going to be a 2. And I'm just putting it underneath. Then I'm going to go back and count the fingers that I have to the right with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now remember, I held that 3rd finger down, and I have 7 right here in my ones place. Therefore 9 times 3 equals 27. And it works, I promise you. Try it again. 9 times, let's say 5, because you know your child knows the 5's tricks already, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So let's try 9 times 5, all right? So again, I'm gonna work this way, but you want your child to work from left to right, starting with their left thumb, going all the way to their right thumb. All right, so I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that finger down. How many do I have on my left side? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 in the tens place. How many do I have on the right side? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 in my ones place. So you see the answer is 45. So that is the 9's trick using your hand, but there's also many other tricks, such as you see 9's trick continued. This is a cool one. All right, you've already seen that any number multiplied by 9, it has to add up to equal 9. But also, if you were to take the numbers 0 through 9 and count them down, such as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you reverse that count. You go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 9 disappeared on me. You would see that 9 times 1 equals that. 9 times 2 equals 18. 9 times 3 equals 27, and so forth. It is a cool trick. I know. That's why I like teaching 9's. And sometimes I walk in the class and I just do this. I tell one kid, I say, all right, we're going to work on 9's today. Who knows how to multiply by 9's? And kids are just staring at me. Blank stares, right? Blank stares. Because, I mean, they're like, well, I can group it. And I say, that's great. But who knows how the rules, some of the patterns, some of the tricks. And then I say, well, all right. And I call one kid up and I say, write 0 through 9 going from top to bottom. They go 0, 1, 2. And they do this and they see it. And then I have another kid and I say, all right, write from 9 to 0 going down. And they write it. And then I tell them to make it aligned. And then I go 9 times 0 equals 9 times 1 equals. And they really enjoy seeing this because it is a cool trick. Now, and then let's look and remember that another rule for 9's is because they understand, most children, your child probably understands those 10s, 20s, 50s, 30s, 40s, 50s, etc. They understand that pattern. So any number times 9, you multiply by 10 and then subtract the number. So if I have 9 times 8, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72. Therefore, 9 times 8 equals 72. Now, the same for 9 times 4, and also the same for 9 times 6. The 9's trick works, and if not, again, try with subtracting the number, which would get you 36 and 54, as you already know. Again, thank you for joining me on my learning block. Keep learning with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.